Wow.
All right, the Joker sequel, a possibility, is what Joaquin Phoenix actually teased, because we've gone back and forth. Todd Phillips said there was a possibility. Todd Phillips then pulled it back, said, no, this was always meant to be one movie. But let me get to the quote here. Phoenix says, I wouldn't have thought about this as my dream role, but now, honestly, I can't stop thinking about it. And this is a new interview with Rolling Stone. I talked to Todd a lot about what else we might be able to do in general, just to work together, but also specifically if there's something else we can do with Joker that might be interesting.
I really hope so, man. I really hope so, because I think that the way that the movie ends, it's like, this is one of the, I have to tell you, out of all the people that have been tweeting in general about Joker and their thoughts on Joker, or just people that have been talking about it, even though I disagree very much so with this person's assessment of the movie, handled in such a way with class, intelligence, and a way that they were going through their thoughts and going, wait a minute, I understand exactly what you're saying. I just don't happen to agree with all of it. And that's Hector Navarro. Hector Navarro had such a thread on his tweet about.
What did it say?
It just was it was like 7 different tweets.
Just
comic book version.
Yeah, but he's breaking down
his
thoughts. He understood exactly what they were going for, but the reason he didn't necessarily go for it because of what he thought that the Joker, the way it was portrayed in the comics, was more of like an evil man who made psychotic choices, as opposed to a mentally ill person. Yeah. And I got where he's coming from. I got it. And he even said this is a different version of what they were trying to do, and it was courageous for what they were trying to do, but it wasn't for him. And he was just the way he broke it down was such. I just wish more people would do it that way. Like I said, I don't agree with him. Right. I love the movie, and I want to see more. And I think that it actually. And I can't remember who someone else said. I think it might have been Hal. I can't remember who it was. Someone said that they were.
Hal had a tweet too.
But someone said that they didn't ever believe that this could be like the criminal mastermind that becomes the Joker. Why not? Everyone was so okay with the fact that Han Solo was, he's kind of bumbling. He's not confident. Yeah, but he gets there. I thought the Joker can get there, right? I thought he was way more accepting that he can become that than this Han Solo version was. But anyway, reading those tweets and from Hector, I was encouraged that there's more people that do that. This movie, though, is something I want to see. A sequel. I want to see him do it again. I want to see if he can lock back into that place. But I want to see where he goes, evolving from this particular story.
God, when I walked out of that movie, all I wanted, and I know everybody does this, and I know everybody's Batman. But I would love to see a Batman in that world. Like, yes, what does that
exactly.
do? That is amazing to me.
Yeah.
Another thing that I wanted to bring up to that point, to Hector's point, which I love that Todd Phillips is talking about this. He's like, how do you know that's the real Joker? How do you know that Joaquin Phoenix is Joker, that somebody else could have picked up the mantle? And
after him, like he was the first one. Yeah.
And not only that, not like a definite handed over, but a inspiring
an idea, right?
And becomes.
It's a good point. I mean, maybe
and
Jared,
I love that idea.
And even maybe that's the way. People have been asking how Jared Leto connects into this. If this was in the DCEU, and it probably isn't, but if it was, then that's exactly right. Maybe that he was inspired from the movement in the '80s that happened, and he took the mantle. Yeah.
We see more of that on Gotham as well as we see it all the time with
copycats?
No, with Robin or with many different characters in the DC universe. It totally could happen. I just think that the way that this movie ended, it 100% set itself up for excellent sequel.
Right.
So I would want to see that. It's not like going into this movie, I was like, we need a sequel to the Joker movie. But after I saw it, I was like, I'd be very interested in what happens next.
Yeah, or even just seeing him as the Joker pop up into another movie, because what if it's Todd Phillips' take on something else in that universe?
That would be great.
You know what I mean? So
he started his own universe.
Whatever it might be. I think that I think that they've earned it now, especially with their opening. I mean, the movie. Cody, can you bring up box office now? What it's made since the weekend?
Yeah, and you know what? It just broke the record for Monday showings. So people are continuing to go.
It's a movie that people are talking about. So it's already made worldwide. It's made $248 million. Wow,
Jesus,
it's really 248. And that movie did it. That is not a big, huge movie. Like, how much that movie probably cost to make? Like $80 million, maybe?
$50 million.
50? Yeah,
I would say 50.
I bet you're right. That's a huge win for DC and Warner Brothers. Huge win.